Press the bell icon to never miss an update from placement interviews.
My name is Vishwakrit and I study at Pathway School, Gurgaon. I scored a 1550 out of 1600 on the SAT in October 2017. Even though I study in Delhi, I'm originally from Rajasthan. So there are various differences between SAT subject tests and advanced placement classes. Let me tell you that both of these tests are administered by the College Board, which, as you probably know, is an American not-for-profit. And just like we have CBSE in India and GCSE in the United Kingdom, the United States has the advanced placements. And what you need to understand is that advanced placement classes can actually be of three types. It can be normal classes, honors classes, and I think higher level and AP classes. So each of these classes tend to be a little tougher. AP classes tend to be the toughest, followed by honors classes, followed by the normal classes, the regular classes. So AP classes are generally what are offered at American schools throughout the United States, and they're even offered at some schools outside the United States, for example, the American Embassy School in New Delhi. With regards to AP exams, just like you have the IB exams and the CBSE exams and the GCSE exams and the IGCSE exams, you have the AP exams. The only difference between normal boards and the AP board is that you can take the AP exam at any time during your high school year. And for those of you who don't know what high school means, high school is grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. So if I study hard for a subject, say biology in grade 10, I can actually consider taking the advanced placement exam for biology in grade 10, and that's something which you can't do in, say, CBSE or IB. I mean, you can't take the IB Maths HL exam in grade 11. You can only take it at the end of grade 12. Coming to SAT subject tests. So SAT subject tests are tests specific to a certain subject, and they are modeled on the AP syllabus for that subject. Now, some of the popular tests include physics, chemistry, maths, and within maths you have maths level 1 and maths level 2. You have US history, you have world history, and I think you have language and composition. I think you have English literature. So all of these are SAT subject tests, and they're in a way supplements to what you've already learned during your AP classes. Now, while AP classes are not compulsory if you want to apply to a college in the United States, SAT subject tests are generally recommended for most of the top universities and the most selective universities and colleges. SAT subject tests have a further advantage. They can actually help you revise what you've already learned in school. And let me just assert that SAT subject tests are not necessary, and neither are AP placement classes or exams. So it's totally up to you if you want to take these exams. Generally, students outside the United States don't take AP classes or exams, but they tend to take the SAT subject tests anyways, because these are required for it and in some cases recommended for admissions. So I've pretty much answered this question in the previous answer. Should one take SAT subject tests if you've already taken other college admission tests like the SAT or the ACT? Well, honestly, it's up to you. As I said, neither the SAT subject tests nor the AP exams are compulsory. That being said, many of the most selective colleges and universities in the United States require SAT subject tests. All of the Ivy League colleges do. So, with that in mind, you might want to take at least 2 of the subject tests. That's a minimum requirement. And you should take an SAT subject test in a subject area which you know well and which you're genuinely interested well and which you've studied in school. That's my advice. So many people believe that the College Board is only associated with getting into university and getting a college placement. And in some ways that perception is not wrong. I mean, the SAT and the SAT subject tests and the advanced placements, what's the purpose of these tests? To show your excellence in academics and increase your chances of gaining admission into a selective college. That being said, SAT subject tests actually confer a further advantage. And that is that they can actually serve as a good revision for what you've already learnt in school. And that's why in some cases I would recommend that even if you don't plan to apply to a university which requires SAT subject tests, you might still want to take it in a subject in which you feel perhaps you need some more practice. because they're a really good way to revise. And as I said, the syllabus for these subject tests is identical to the subject. It's pretty much identical to the syllabus for the advanced placement exams. So in that sense, it can really help you prep better and perhaps perform better in school as well. That's why I say that subject tests are important over and above college admissions and placements.